Hello and welcome to My Retired Life. Today I want to talk to you about lifestyle, retirement lifestyle in particular. But before I do that, I have to thank everyone that watched my last video. It went over 100,000 views and I can't thank you guys enough. I read all the comments. I responded to almost every one of them, or acknowledged it at least. I'm just overwhelmed, and thank you very much for that. For those that had mentioned in the comments that there was an audio problem, this mic was set up wrong, the wireless mic. It is set up right now, so you should be able to hear out of both ears. Before, you could only hear out of one. So I apologize for that. So I want to talk to you a little bit about lifestyle and planning for the retirement lifestyle. You should be planning for the lifestyle that you want. That's the key word, the want, when you retire. So if you want to be traveling all over the world, it's going to cost you a little bit more than if you stay at home and tinker around the garage, the house, and the garden. Go see family and friends and stay in the area and maybe do a week vacation here and there. It's going to cost you a lot less to do that than to travel around the world, say. So when you're planning, you have to plan accordingly, right? For me, I'm a snowbird. So for us, I retired at 55. I'm 65 now, but we bought a house in Arizona when I was 50, knowing full well in 5 years I was going to retire. And in those 5 years, although we paid it off, in the first 5 years till I retired, we traveled down there for a month and a half, fixed up the house the way we wanted it. So when I retired at 55, I was set. I had a house in Canada and I had a house in the US. Now for me, that's how I planned my retirement. I wanted to be a snowbird. I don't want to be up here shoveling snow in 40 below weather. I just didn't want that. I wanted warmer weather. That's why Arizona. But we also checked out, Texas. We checked out Florida. We checked out California. All the warmer climates where we wanted to buy. It just so happened Arizona is where we ended up. But we planned for that. We planned to have enough money to run 2 households. And we worked hard. We saved for that retirement. Now, for people that are just tinkering, they don't need the same amount of money. We need a vehicle down there to have one down there. So if we fly, we've got a vehicle, but we also drive down because we have the dogs now. That all is factored in to our planning of the retirement, our lifestyle as a snowbird. Now, some people can't retire or don't want to retire. They want to continue to work. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Who cares if you want to work? Some people don't want to retire, and their lifestyle will be going to work and doing what they've always done. And there's nothing wrong with that. So they're kind of not even planning for retirement, right? They're just doing their thing. Some people will quit their full-time job and retire and just take a part-time job or a volunteer position to fulfill their time and make a little bit of extra money should they need that for their retirement. You got to remember, lifestyle in retirement, you have to plan for it, but not everybody's as lucky. I'm very lucky. A lot of people aren't lucky and they have to work, or they can't retire, or they retire on a minimal income. When you're planning your lifestyle, retirement lifestyle, you really have to think 20 years ahead, 15 at the minimum, to where you want to be and how you want to retire. Now, some people will retire and stay at home or into a 55 community and just play cards and visit with the people in that community. Nothing wrong with that. To each his own. It's always to each his own. Now, the financing part, that's something you have to talk with your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Everybody else that says that they're financial advisors should be registered. A financial advisor saying you need X amount of dollars is one thing. But for you, critically think here and say, do I need $1 million to retire? Or am I okay with 300,000 or a company pension and Social Security, or in Canada, old age pension? Everybody's lifestyle is all about financings and what you want to get that lifestyle. Now, if you missed the video that I got over 100,000 views and I'm still blown away, you could find that video right here. And if you didn't see that and you have animals, you could check this one over here, how pets actually influence your retirement. So check those two out, and we're going to call this one done.